Hello everyone, how you doing today? My name is Buddy Blackford and this is another After Effects CS6 tutorial. This time we're going to be talking about how to split your layer and why you want to do it, and also overlays and ripple edits. Since we're doing effects and different special cool looking things, I saw this video today on eBaum's World, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of it because it's the best special effects I've ever seen in my life. So maybe you've seen this one before, but we'll give it a little play. Basically, there we go. Oh yeah. Now this was what After Effects was meant for. Alright. Now if you want to... So if you want to check out the rest of that video, I mean, you saw the link earlier. You can go to that video. Special effects done right. It's hilarious, I thought. It made me laugh. There were some other parts where you punched a T-Rex and stuff like that, so... I mean, that made my morning a little more bearable. So let's get over to sequencing, or not sequencing, splitting layers. And what you do for that is, if you're moving across an object and you want it to go in front first and then you want it to go behind after, you can split your layer and move the layers so that the second part of the layer will go behind. So I'll show you what I mean real quick. So I'm a little bit better at showing than explaining, I guess, on this one. So I have some position keyframes that I made up here, where it comes over to the side, stops, and then it'll come back. So when it gets over here, I wanted to split it. So you go up here into Edit, and you come down to split layer, and the hotkey is Control-Shift-D. Alright, now that it's split, we can move this little squish thing in between, and it'll move, the layers will move. Watch this. See, it moves behind, and then it moves forward and front. So that's an easy way to do that without having to mask anything out. And since it's transparent, the squish is transparent, you can see the tuna go behind it, even through his mouth and everything. So if you want him to be in front first, bring this layer up above, and then bring this other layer below. So now it'll go in front first, and then go behind after. Makes sense. You do have the option of telling After Effects where you want your split layers to go. So it's in your preferences. So if you come down to Edit, Preferences, and then go to General, it's there's something about split layers in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is, right here. Create split layers above original layer. If you uncheck that, it'll create it below the original layer. So it's up to you which way. I mean, to me it doesn't matter. I'll have to move them if I want to switch it the other way anyway. So it's up to you, whatever your preference is there. That's why they're called preferences, obviously. The next thing I want to talk about is ripple edits and overlays, and I'll show you what that means real quick. If you double click on your video here, I'll X out of that. If you double click on a video, it'll bring up the footage panel. You can see it says footage right there. If you want to double click it in the project panel over here. That way you don't have to bring it into your layers panel. And then you can edit your in and out points if you would like. And there's two buttons right here. This one says Ripple Insert Edit, and this one is Overlay Edit. Now what it does is let me move my current time indicator somewhere real quick, and I'll move these layers out. It's going to insert the footage at where your current time indicator is. The overlay will put the footage right on top and not affect any of the layers below it, but the ripple edit is going to split layers and add it in between and like create. Here, I'll show you by hitting the ripple edit. As you can see, it split the squish layer in half and inserted it in between. And since the tunas were already split, it pushed this tuna that was after, it pushed it further out. So I'll do that again for you so you can see. Now it's got this space. This tuna has this much space in between it. Now let's go back into the footage panel up there. Add the ripple insert edit, and then watch the layers. It just inserts it in between and splits the layers below it. So I mean, that's good if you want to just switch to the next footage or whatever. Now the overlay is a little different. It'll just put it right on top. So I'll click on this and it just adds it right to the top where your current time indicator is. That way you can just throw things in there really quick. And I mean, you would want to use this if you were trimming down like your in and out points of your footage. So I mean, you hit these buttons down here to trim the in and out points. Now if I just add it in, there you go, it adds it in already trimmed and everything. So that's going to be it for this tutorial. I hope you guys learned something and you can use it on whatever you're doing next. And I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.